Okay. Sorry.
So the next day, Lacey and Maria. Lacey is with JARS, Justice Advocacy Resources, and Maria is with Bay Area Grassroots. We went to the DMV and we spoke to a few people and we retrieved the video. We spoke to the manager at the DMV and she expressed some things about what happened. Basically, they said after the incident, the CHP ran in the DMV and dialed 911. And it was puzzling to me because if you have security and, you know, police is there, whatever, why didn't they intervene before? And, you know, they were there to see the end of it, to support the alleged victim, but you weren't there to intervene when the alleged victim was talking to my son and harassing my son while he was sitting on the ground. So when I saw that video, Mike.
And which video is this now?
This is the video with, I guess they started filming after Malad got off the ground and after the guy had been cursing him out and saying he was going to get away from here, I'll beat you, you know what, whatever. I was not there, so I really don't know. But it was a video with Malad moving around, walking away, walking back and forth. The guy is saying stuff to Malad pacing around. Malad grabbed the Gatorade bottle, whatever bottle that was, and moving around. And the guy just hit him and knocked him in the bushes off his feet. And that's when I guess Malad had cut him behind his ear and his neck. But when I saw that video, I did not see an altercation in the DMV line. I did not see 3 times stabbed in the neck. I did not see a transient. And I just didn't see the truth of what I had read and what I had heard. So.
And who did this video?
I don't know who did the video. I don't know who did it. So what happened, you know, I started reaching out to my son for help then because I knew what I had been told and what I had read from Pittsburg Police Department and from other media notifications and reports that it was not true what they had said. And then, you know, seeing my son handcuffed, he was not resisting arrest. My son has never resisted arrest when it comes to the police because he's very fearful of the police from what happened to him in 2014. And then you're talking about you gave him a free ride to county jail. You gave him a free ride to county jail, but you did not investigate the situation to know that he had been assaulted. You blatantly disregarded the fact that my son needed medical attention at that time too, after his beating, and it just really made me feel a certain type of way. So
let me backtrack you. Okay, when you went there, who showed you this video?
I didn't get the video.
You never saw the video there?
I saw the video, but somebody else got the video,
who was showing
and then we
it?
got the video.
Who was showing it to you?
No, Lacey got the video. I didn't get the video.
Okay.
So, you know.
And you don't know where Lacey got it?
I'm still in dismay, but I'm there.
Do you know where Lacey got it, or?
I don't know. I don't know where Lacey got it. I'm still in dismay.
Okay.
But when I did see the video, it really gave me a different perspective, and the same perspective that I've had before on polices and their reporting, and them still making my son look like somebody that he's not.
Now, when you went to the DMV with Lacey, and what was the other lady's name?
Maria.
Maria. Who did you talk to there first? Remember?
I didn't really talk to nobody.
You didn't talk?
I mean, Lacey did all the talking.
Okay, but you were with her, right?
Yeah, I was with her. Can I have my lighter? So, you know.
So they talked to some people at the DMV?
Yeah, they talked to some people at the DMV. They spoke to the manager about certain things. And she knew, but she didn't know. But she did know that the CHP called 911. And
the CHP called, or the DMV?
CHP. He ran in, she said, and called 911 or somebody.
Because they were already there?
They were there. They were there. They were there. Now, That's what I'm saying. If my son needs help, he can't get the help that he needs, but you can turn the script and make my son out of this alleged suspect. They didn't say alleged suspect, they said suspect. So you already incriminated him, prosecuted him before the thorough investigation that you said, Pittsburgh police, that you had completed. So from there, we went to attempting to get my son out of jail, finding out the charges. I attempted to call a few times, and I displayed too that he was on medications, and had he received his medication, I was told from one of the people that answered the phone that they didn't, I don't know if he did get his medication or not, which he was not given his medications while he was in jail. He went from $30,000 bail, which we had the money, but they had not filed. They didn't file until about 30-some minutes before the 72 hours. At the last minute, the DA filed, based on the reports from the police. And then the bill went up to $190,000. And that was very appalling to me because of what I saw in the video. It just didn't seem right. So we went and we protested at his court hearing, and we were able to
Now, the incident happened on a Tuesday, last Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Okay, and when
He
was
was released-
when was the court hearing? The next day?
Friday.
Friday.
Tuesday,
So he was
Wednesday,
held,
Thursday, Friday.
so he wasn't even given a court date right away? I mean, a hearing, an initial hearing?
And the lawyer didn't get his the report until some hours before his court hearing.
Okay, so
that
there is
morning.
so you do have a report now on this one?
I don't have the report.
Oh,
no.
you don't, but your lawyer does, or his lawyer?
Yes, his lawyer does.
Okay.
And you know, it's just not right. It's not right at all. It is not right at all. For my son have to be taken away, fabricated police charges.
So what was the result of this initial court hearing?
He was released to my custody with the ankle monitor. He's been ill since he's been home. He's been hospitalized since he's been home. The officers have come to my house.
Now this is, right now it's Saturday, so he was released yesterday
He was released Tuesday.
or Tuesday?
Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't even know what day it is. I know it's Saturday, but I don't remember what date it was. I think it was Tuesday or
Well,
Wednesday.
did the incident happen last Tuesday?
The week before.
Oh, the week before.
Right, so he was in jail all that time,
So,
and I've called.
do you have an exact date or something you remember? Or?
I have to look on my phone the
Okay.
exact date. So I've called, and you know, other people have called to try to find out, you know, when he was going to be released. They said it was a backlog of people being released with the supervision, sheriff's supervision, alternative program, and I kept calling. They finally released him. I went and got him some food before I picked him up, because you can't stop anywhere. And I brought him home, and my son has been sick.
Now, why was it important to get him out of jail?
It was important for me to get my son out of jail because I feel like my son didn't have a fair chance based on the reports from the police. He shouldn't have even been going to jail. I feel like my son was neglected his medical treatment in jail. I feel like I just feel like this was all wrong. I just feel like this was all wrong. And I just feel like, and I keep saying, it feels like deja vu to me, because a lot of this, the circumstances that's going on with this case here reminds me of the first case with Antioch PD beat them up. They did the same thing. Fabricated police report, bounced off to a judge, DA judge, based on the report from the police, fabricated lies. He has to be treated this way, in jail and then home coming to jail. So, and it's a lot bearing on me because, like I said, I have 6 children and 13 grandchildren, and I'm a very family-oriented person, and it's like, you know.
So what does this mean for your family now that he's home? Could you explain what the situation is?
You know,
you have
it's
to
like,
watch him and stuff.
He has to be watched. He's not sleeping, and he had a nightmare about the incident, and he came to me and approached me about what he remembered from the incident, and I didn't want to talk about it because I didn't want to trigger him anymore. I want Lacey Jars came over and aided him in that. We were supported in getting him to the hospital where he can get the medical attention he needed and the psychological attention he needed, because he needed to speak to someone about it other than me, because I'm his mother, and when I have to hear about it, it hurts me. It makes me feel hurt inside, with my son telling me about what happened, yet he became the suspect. I just feel like I'm tired, I'm sleepy. I have to watch my son, not only because he's on this scram that's swelling his ankle up, but because he's sick in the middle of the night. He's afraid to go to sleep because he's been sick out of his sleep, throwing up and stuff and having nightmares. And
what does it mean for him to be having this bracelet on his leg? What freedoms does he have?
He has no freedom.
Where can he go? Anywhere?
He can't go anywhere but around the house. Yeah. And I'm a woman, not just his mother. I expect to have my own time to myself, but because he's reliving this situation over and over again, he has to talk to me about it all the time. He just was showing me that his ankle is swelling up in his foot. The police woke him up today after taking his medications because he was neglected his medications in jail. So now we're getting him back on his medications, and he's having some symptomatic issues with that. And I don't know. He has stomach problems, so he should have had his stomach medications in jail. And I don't know what kind of food they feed him because I've never been.
Do you have concerns that he may walk away from the house at all?
That he may walk away?
Yeah, from the house.
He doesn't. Even me myself, I wouldn't remember that I can't go outside if I'm supposed to be a free person. I can't remember that I could open up my door if I'm supposed to be a free person. I can't remember that I need fresh air or my mom's garbage need to go out. We have garbage bags stacked up because that's Milad's chores. And he can't take the garbage out.
He can't go out anywhere?
No, he can't. Those are his chores. Okay. He's the one that takes the garbage out and does the garbage. So him knowing that, and even with him being really sick, and I knew he was sick, and I was kind of upset, when he got sick, because I have to clean it up like he's a kid again when he was sick, getting sick or whatever. And I had to go in there and help him clean up all of that stuff that happened. And then when he tried to talk to me about the nightmare and all of this stuff, I kind of didn't want to hear about it because I didn't want to talk about the incident no more. We want to let the law take care of it. It's in legal matters now. It's in the courts. Let's take care of you at home. And then he said, Mom, I had a dream, I had a nightmare about what happened, and it keeps coming to me that security, the police, the highway, everybody was there watching. He said, I got beat, and just telling me about it.
Okay.
I'm tired.